Let's go to more news from our beloved Chelsea, and today we will continue talking about the defeat of the last game. First, don't forget to like and also subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. The Blues were well beaten at St. James's Park, with goals from Alexander Isak, Jamal Lascelles, Joe Linton, whose strike came less than 60 seconds after the one from Lascelles, and Anthony Gordon doing the damage, with Raheem Sterling's stunning free kick in the first half ultimately proving to be in vain. Pochettino, who watched the game from the stands while serving a touchline ban, was left a frustrated figure as he saw his side well beaten in the second half on Tyneside. It wasn't our best game, in fact I'd say that was probably our worst performance of the season, said a frustrated Pochettino after the defeat. It was really tough to be in the stands today and not be able to influence things. I think both teams weren't at their best levels, but we absolutely cannot complain about the result. We only scored one goal, while Newcastle were very ruthless with their chances and deserved to win. We didn't read the game from the beginning, and we didn't play the way that we should or in the way we expect. That's very disappointing. Pochettino explained where he felt the game was lost today. We showed a lack of intensity today, and that's disappointing, especially when we had got ourselves back in the game with Raheem's goal. At 1-1, I think that was the moment for us to take control of the game, force them deep and put the pressure onto Newcastle. Unfortunately, we didn't do that. We didn't have the intensity required, and I think we made it too easy for Newcastle. That is why I am so upset and frustrated with not only the result, but also the performance. That has to be much, much better because today was our worst performance of the season, and that's very disappointing. The head coach also reveals words were said in the dressing room afterwards, with Mauricio looking for more responsibility and consistency from his players. Recently we have been talking a lot about the need to become more consistent, added Poch. We came into this game after the international break having played two good games against Tottenham and Manchester City, and we spoke in the week about ensuring we maintain these levels. We are a young side with lots of areas to improve, but the first thing to get right is the intensity levels. We are very sorry to everyone for this performance, but now it is up to us to take the responsibility and make things right in the next game. We spoke in the dressing room after the game to reflect, and we need to sleep on this one and get back to work as soon as possible. However, the Argentine believes we can learn a lot from this defeat. With a young team, sometimes you need a situation like today to happen for them to realize what is required, stated Mauricio. It's one for us to learn from. We have certain levels that are required of us, and it's important we get back to those as soon as possible, and sometimes you need a situation like today to make you realize what it takes. We are a young, talented squad, but regardless you have to compete every time you step on the pitch. Those are the fundamentals, and we have to learn from this.